There we go. Alright, see, this is weird. If I had the camera in my own hand and I was pointing at myself, it would be like, it would feel more natural, but I've got a volunteer here. I got a friend, I don't know if he wants me to say his name. I'm not going to say his name, because maybe he doesn't want to be known on the internet, but he's volunteering to hold my camera while I buy Final Fantasy 13, where we've got 7 minutes? No, 9 minutes. I need new lenses in my glasses. What was I going to say? I had like some sort of speech prepared. I don't even know. I don't want to line up for this game because, you know, why would you, you know? That wasn't what I was going to say. I'm sure at Shibuya right now they're doing a thing where it's like, you know, hey guys, you know, thanks for coming out here to buy the game. People are lined up, it's freezing out there. It's actually really cold. It wasn't, we've had a very mild December so far, but it's just started to get cold. I'm actually going to America in about 12 hours. I'm going to have my first American Christmas in 6 years. But before that, I'm going to buy Final Fantasy 13. I was packing my luggage. This is my suitcase. I was packing this all night. Not all night, but you know, I didn't want to be going out to Shibuya on the first train and you know, do all that crap. So what I did was I pre-ordered the game at a 7-Eleven. Now this is like part of an experiment for me. Is you want to put your shoes on? Part of the experiment is, sure there's going to be people lined up in Shibuya, but these days everybody buys I don't know, you know how the Xbox 360 game case now, it doesn't even have, there's like 50% less plastic or something. They're cutting out these big triangular wedges from it. Like, pretty soon, games are going to be all digitally distributed. I think none of the kids playing Final Fantasy 13 as their... I don't think, is anybody playing this game as their first Final Fantasy? I don't think so. Are people, you know? I don't even know, man. I don't think anybody can pop that. Maybe. But I mean, you know, in order to, you have to have a PlayStation 3 and not have a, what was that guy smoking? It's the really, really strong smelling tobacco. Is he smoking a cigar? But, I mean, you know, who's buying this game? I'm looking on the internet last night, and there's on 2 Channel, which is a really big Japanese public bulletin board where people post anonymously. So many people are talking about how, well, a lot of people didn't like that the main character of Final Fantasy 12 was just some jerk kid, when really he was kind of like a player insertion character, you know, and I thought that was interesting. But a lot of people are complaining. They're like, you know, who's buying this game? You've got like cutscenes where it's like a girl crying and talking about her past or something, and then it just immediately cuts to a, you know, a monster, and then like 3 guys jump at this monster, and suddenly the monster and the 3 guys are just in the sky. They're just flying, and they're just like hitting him, and there's light effects going around, and there's numbers popping out of just numbers racking up, and it's like you can't even see the swords colliding because there's these big spark effects. It's like, what does that mean? There's a girl in the 7-Eleven who's staring right at me. This is really creepy. She's still looking. Okay, she's not looking anymore. We should, I don't know why. I think they've spotted us. And they get really, really freaked out if you obviously bring a camera into a store. Okay, this girl's really staring at me now. I'm now getting I haven't slept in a while because I've been doing a lot of work and staying up all night. But, you know, like, I was wondering if this guy was buying a Final Fantasy 13, but he's not. He's got a bowl of Anyway, my big thing was Square Enix says they've got 1 million reserves for this or something. So, you know, all the people I see on the internet talking about the game on 2 channels, they're all saying, oh, I ordered it at 7-Eleven or I ordered it on Amazon. So I want to see, and this is my neighborhood. You see, you got this here. Let's go down here for a second. You can see, you know, there's thousands and thousands of people live here, and 7-Eleven's the only, I think the only convenience store where you can reserve it, or they're the only one that's allowed to advertise it. So you can see a bunch of apartment buildings down there. This is koenji. And there's a whole bunch more down there. There's even apartments right up above the 7-Eleven, so it's like, it's great, you know? If you live up there, you've got 7-Eleven downstairs. It's a really nice 7-Eleven too. They don't have a garbage can out front, which is weird because convenience stores, you know, that's like their social responsibilities to have a garbage can out front. This one, the manager must not like having to empty the garbage cans every hour or so. But you see this? See? This is avant-garde advertising. See how it's backwards? No, that's a joke because this is the other side. But, a lot of the people on the internet are also saying that they don't like that the main character's a girl. I don't know why that is. They think that's a sign that it's not going to sell a million copies. But anyway, a million reserves. What does a million reserves look like? You know, from my neighborhood, from my front step. Who is going to be? I just want to see somebody come into this 7-Eleven at 7 a.m. and buy this game, is what I want to see.
It just hit 7.
7 minutes?
Yeah.
That's good.
No,
it's 7 o'clock?
Oh, no, 7 minutes. Never mind, I misread.
I thought it was 7 o'clock. Wait, is this guy buying Final Fantasy 13? Look at him, look at him. I think he's doing it.
You might be.
Maybe he's buying the new Famitsu. I should buy the new Famitsu too. Actually, that would be a good idea to... basically what I want to do is I want to buy this game and then I want to... I'm going to play it for about 6 hours before getting on the train to the airport because it takes about 3 hours to get there. And I'm hoping, I'm really seriously hoping I can reach the point of lost interest in the game, you know? Like the point where I just go... Because I've got all these games. I've got this... you know, like so many games that I've gotten stoked about... People are still allowed to use that word, and I've bought them, and they're just on my shelf, and you know, I played like 6 hours into them, and then never got back into them, or I begged somebody I know who works for a company, a game developer. I'm like, hey dude, you know, can you give me a free copy of this? And they're like, yeah dude. And then weeks later, they're like, oh, did you get it? And I'm like, yeah. Like, what do you think? I'm like, oh, you know, I played it for like 45 minutes. Like, I hope I hope I don't actually play 6 hours into Final Fantasy 13 and want it to continue. So I'm hoping I get... Famitsu says that until the halfway point, the story is ordinary. So how do I know what's going to happen? There's a woman walking her dog. Another thing that all the people are complaining about on the internet is why do the summon monsters all transform into vehicles? Isn't that weird, is what everybody's saying. And it is weird. Bahamut transforms into a tank, and Shiva transforms into 2 motorcycles. Not just 1 motorcycle, but 2. Whose idea was that? Okay, this dude is coming up to the register. He's buying Famitsu and a cafe au lait. What is he doing? You see him? Are we getting this on tape? He's asking about something.
He's opening his wallet, but he's got a magazine.
Does he have a reserve? That's not Famitsu, is it? She's going somewhere. What is she getting? I want to investigate.
Do you want to go in?
No, I'm not going to go in. Not going to go in, not yet. Oh God, I hope to catch this miracle.
I don't really think anything's going to show up here.
He's talking about something. Now he's talking to the manager. He's like, oh, this? Is it Final Fantasy 13? Is it? The clock it is 1 minute past 7. Is he getting it? See, the thing is, I don't want to be the one to buy the first copy of Final Fantasy 13 from this store. No? No, he's not doing it?
Looks like you just got a magazine.
Really? I'm going to ask him? No, I'm not going to ask him. No, this girl is staring at me.
Oh, we're at 10:32, 3.
Oh, just stop the video and start another one immediately.
All right, how do I do that?
Just press the shutter button.